How was your first deal? Was it smooth or did it?
A nightmare,
Yeah.
complete nightmare. So explain to you guys what that nightmare was. So I was actually working corporate America. So I was part-time real estate.
Mm.
And you know, in the end of the transaction, the deal which came up that there were some major violations that didn't show up on the DOB. So violations, and then there was some issues that needed to be corrected. So the buyer, obviously emotional, was like, I want to get out of the deal.
Right.
Now the realtor calls me panicking, saying, oh my God, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Like, are we going to get this deal done? And then my boss comes and says to me, get off the phone now. And I'm like,
You trying to handle
yeah. And I said,
serious situation?
yeah. So I'm telling the realtor, hey, I'm going to call you right back. And what I learned from that, two things I learned. One is that when you work in corporate America or when you work for someone, I feel like they have power over your time. They also, they also kind of like make you react a certain way, right? So they have power over your reaction as well.
Sure.
And that was and not even that. It's like I had an opportunity that was right in front of me, and they were kind of taking that away.
Taken away.
Yeah. So, and then I also learned that with the realtors, like let's not panic. Sometimes people panic. So for me, I was able to like step back. I regulated, and then I negotiated. We closed the deal,
Oh, good.
which was great. We ended up closing the deal.
Congrats.
Yeah, but more importantly, that was the day that I was like, you know what? After I closed that deal, I was like, I no longer want to work for corporate America. And I decided to quit the job, not out of emotion. It was just more out of like clarity that this is where I'm supposed to
Wait,
be.
you're supposed to. Yeah.
And that's what I decided. I don't want to be in a place where I couldn't grow. Like I asked permission for growth. And I don't want that in any type of relationship, whether it's business or whether it's
Okay.
personal.
Yeah, you felt confined in a
Yeah.
sense. Yeah, I always tell people, like you said, there's nothing wrong with doing a 9 to 5, but I feel like the paycheck is what they give you to forget about your dreams.
Absolutely.
And we all have families and we all have things that we need to do. We have people that we need to take care of every day. But if you're working a 9 to 5 and you plan on going into real estate or you are doing real estate, the 9 to 5 should always be a
Like the door.
like almost a door in a sense to help you get to where you're looking to get to,
Mhm.
instead of doing that because you do have a lot of restraints.
Absolutely.